Raise your drinks up casually. Raise your drinks up. Raise your drinks up casually. It's the Black Bourbon family.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason.
And I'm Brandy.
And we're the Black Bourbon family. Stagg, no junior. Batch number 18. All right, you all. So this is, we're a little late. Let me start out by saying this. Chicago was very late in getting this bottle, so a lot of you all may have seen a review for it, but you haven't seen our review. So stay and hang in there and watch ours first, okay? All right. So this is, Brandy, the first Stagg without the junior. Rumors have it that this bottle could contain some of the George T. Stagg from 2021 that was never released. So I'm interested to figure out or find out how good this is. Is it better than the other Stagg Juniors that we've had? Did they do that intentionally to say, okay, we're gonna leave Junior over there. We got Stagg now. And when we got Stagg, we gonna bring some good Stagg stuff. Right? All right. You know, you gotta get that in there. All right, so MSRP on this is about $60, and that's the great thing about this is that $60. We know secondary is a whole different story, and
because $60, I can rock with
all day long, all day long, all day long.
That other stuff.
Yeah, that other stuff. Brandy like, yeah, you full of it. The proof is 131 proof. So it's 131 proof even. I believe they always say Stagg Junior, or Stagg, my bad, is anywhere between 6 to 8 years, but I'm not sure about this one. I would assume that it is, but like I said, rumors have it that it could contain some of the George T. Stagg from 2021. All right, Brandy, are we ready? I knew you were going to do that.
Are you ready for the next comedian?
Yeah. Is he funny?
All right.
All right.
Lots of caramel.
Caramel. I get a lot of cherry.
A lot of sweetness.
The proof is hidden. I can smell the proof on my nose. It's not overpowering. But that cherry, I mean, I can't get nothing. You said caramel. I don't even get the caramel. I just smell cherry. I know the caramel's there.
Yeah.
But you know, to me, it's so cherry forward. And that's what like Stagg Juniors are. It's so cherry. Even a lot of people say like cherry cola. Anything else?
No.
No? I get small vanilla. Just slight vanilla. All right, I had to say that. But cherry forward, cherry cola. Cheers.
Not as spicy as I thought.
It's not. It's not.
You said 131? Not bad.
Oh my goodness. This, go ahead. You gonna say something?
I was getting like a raisin. Raisin.
I know what you were saying. Y'all know what she was saying. And before we get going, if you could do us a favor and give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Instagram, and turn on your notifications in case you don't have them on. You will know when we release our latest and greatest content. Raisins, yes.
Raisins.
Raisins. Raisins, you're right. I get that.
You get it?
I get it. I do.
So, this is not overly sweet. I feel like I'm like a broken record on the last couple bourbons, but not overly sweet, not overly dry. You think it's sweet?
I think it actually, I mean, I get that cherry still.
Yeah.
I get that raisins, but I get that cherry as well. That it's not like super sweet, but it still has a nice sweetness to it. Is how I would say it. You know, overall, I think this is one of those, when you start drinking it, it could kind of sneak up on you, especially like,
Oh, it's gonna sneak up on you.
because to your point, right? It's not drinking like 130 proof.
No.
It's really not. It's drinking more like the 120, maybe one in the teens, even a little bit. The nose on it, I could get the proof out of that. But when I start sipping it and drinking it, I'm like, no, and I get that cherry. Now, do I feel that this had some of that George T in it from 2021? I can taste, it's not tasting as young as sometimes it normally would. Like, we've had other batches. Our first batch was 15, and we've had, I don't know, 17, I believe we had. But anyway, and we had a store pick of it. And those, you could get a little bit of the youth out of it, right? This one, it seems like it's a little less youthful, if you will. But it's very good. It's very good. I mean, to your point, right? $60 all day long. All day long. I don't even think we really had to tell you all if we would say we would pick it up. Yes, it's a hands down buy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it doesn't have the overly sweetness that I like. It's a little bit more on the drier side for me. So, Jason's probably happy.
There's no way in the world that Brandy gonna let this get out of it. I mean, me enjoy this bottle by myself. No way. No way.
I don't know. Maybe as we get a little bit more into the bottle, maybe the flavors will enhance a little bit more. But as it is right now, it's not as sweet
as you like it.
as I like it.
But would you say it's something that you would recommend for people to get or no?
I would recommend them to get it, absolutely, but just, my preference.
Yeah.
And what
On the sweetness.
on the sweetness side, yeah, and the richness.
So you don't.
It's a
feel...
little bit on more of a drier side for me.
Okay.
As it is right now.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And maybe that could be that the older bourbon for the George T. Stagg, which is normally like 15 years, is mixed in there. And with the older bourbon, the oak from it makes it drier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's staying in the oak a little bit longer than normal bourbons, or than this one normally would be. So maybe that's adding that layer of dryness to it.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think overall, in terms of how it lines up to some of the other Stagg Juniors, I think it's right up there with them. I think Brandy has a preference for more sweeter. Not even think, she does have a preference for more sweeter. And maybe some of the other ones were a little bit more sweeter. And so that's what she's thinking about.
Because they have the spice and they have the rich thickness, sweetness that
That you prefer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, Stagg, no Junior, batch 18. We both think it's a thumbs up. Brandy wishes that it was a little bit sweeter. I think it's good. So I'm going to just enjoy the bottle by myself. Yeah, right. And go from there. But no, we thank you all for joining us. Definitely a thumbs up for this one. As mentioned before, if you could give us a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and we will talk to you next time.
Cheers.